What's up, nerds? Let's make something. So I intend on getting more serious with the blacksmithing thing, so I've been making tools and stuff for that to get ready to actually, break crap. And one of the things I need is a wire brush to knock forge scale off of crap, because I don't really have one that's a plastic of those grill brushes, but they have two tiny bristles and they're plastic, so they kind of, melt a little bit when you get them too close to anything hot. And they're just not all that great for what I'm trying to do, so I want to make my own, because I don't feel like spending the money on one, and I got a giant bale of wires here, and I got lumber, and too much time on my hands. Not really, but let's pretend. So yeah, let's go make my own. See how this goes. I've never done this before. It should be fun. So step one is to straighten all of the wire here. So I threw a dowel onto the back of my vise, threw the wire onto it, and drilled a hole into this board to pull the wire through to make round wire into straight wire. I don't know how much I need. I'm just going to straighten a bunch of it, cut it off, and go from there. Going to be using this piece of popular as the base for the brush. Now I gotta mark out a grid and drill a crap ton of holes into it. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Grid is drawn. Now time to drill holes where each one of these lines meet. That's going to be a lot of drilling. I just realized I should probably put some sets in this, some dimples to drill in to guide. Yeah, I'm not all that smart sometimes. Now we're ready to drill holes. Holes are complete. Now I gotta figure out the length for the wire I want to put in there and run it through, bend them over, and put the whole thing together. Yay! There's the first one done. I'm thinking about that length. It's gonna be a good length. Now all I have to do is cut 95 now, pieces of wire of that length and hammer them all slowly through the very tight hole I drilled. Crazy. I'll be back at some point. Maybe another day. We'll see. This is going to take forever. Trying to get these tiny frickin' pieces of wire through this frickin' block of wood is a major pain in the ass. But I think I found an easy solution for that, so I'm going to show you in case anyone wants to be crazy enough to do something this stupid-ish. Cheap. This cheap. Go buy one for like $30. It's way easier. But I'm too cheap to spend the $30, so I'm just going to make mine and spend like 3 days doing this. Well, let me show you a new technique, though. So first I've been trying to take, these pieces of wire, shove them in a hole, and grab onto them with a pair of vice grips, and then hit the vice grips with a hammer to try to drive it down. The wire just keeps bending. I've already broke one completely. I had to rip out and throw away. It's a pain in the ass. But I realized if I take the frickin' wire and put it in the drill, it goes straight. You use the wire like a drill bit. It works pretty well. Like this. So, yeah, drill. Oh, fuck, no, not like that. Heh. See, it's very, very weak wire. But when it's spinning, it will go through. Aha! And then I just unchuck it and start hammer it all the way in, and then go again. It's gonna make things a lot easier for me. Yeah. Finally got all the freaking 96 pieces of freaking wire in there. It's looking good. Now it's gotta peen all these over 96 times. I'm really starting to hate that number. And so they can't move, and then I'm basically almost done. Just throw a top and a handle on top of it, and yeah, we're there. Well, as is normally par for the course, I had a catastrophic failure, so I'm going to throw a crap ton of wood glue in that, clamp it down, and leave it overnight because I think it's salvageable-ish. Yeah, but that's what the back looks like. It seemed it would function as a pretty decent brush if I can, keep it from falling in half. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. The glue is dried. It's now time we get a handle on the situation. This is what I was thinking about for the handle shape, but something tells me this should be at a 45-degree angle because I don't think it's going to be strong enough with the grain running this way. I think it's going to eventually snap right along the grain on both these portions, unless I go more that way. I'm not an expert. That's just my gut instinct, so I'm gonna change this. Handle. I used the bandsaw to cut it out with. Made quick work of it. It's a little bit bigger than the brush itself, but it is tall enough to keep my hand away from hot metal, which is cool. So there's that. Now I just gotta build a little base plate here to attach all of it together and to keep these from popping up. So that's my next plan: is cut a piece of wood that fits on this. I'm thinking mortise denting the handle into the other base plate. Shape the handle so it's more comfy, round, and put it all together and wait for more glue to dry. Yay! Hey, it's complete. And now I have a wire scud brush to knock slag off of metal as I forge it. I decided to go with screws instead of gluing it all together so that I can replace the bristles. So when these eventually mess up, I can just unscrew it, replace them, and then screw it back together. That was a design choice at the end there. It doesn't look pretty. It's probably going to be crap because I'm pretty sure this is mild steel and I don't think it's going to hold up very well. But, at the end of the day, I made a fucking tool and I'm going to use it. It's going to be a great time. Yeah. I also really need to figure out how to stop saying yeah every 30 seconds. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching me build this. I think it's fun to make my own tools instead of go out and buy them because it's just fun. You learn a lot while doing that stuff. I now have a better process for making those if I want to make another one in the future. I don't think it's going to take me as long as this time because I worked out a lot of weirdness with it and learned how to do it. Now I can learn how to make it efficient. The process of making this. Yeah. See, alright, and yeah, I gotta stop saying both those things. Anyways, I'm out of here. Goodbye! So while editing that, I realize I am like 2 minutes short of the 10-minute mark, and I gotta play the algorithm as much as possible, so... What's up? How's it going? How's life? I'm gonna sit here and ramble for like the next 2 minutes. I could play a little bit of piano. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And I'm not setting up a tripod, so you don't get to see my fingers. I don't feel like doing that. This is just filler time here. I also don't really know how to play piano whatsoever. It's just the yeah. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, transpose. Freaking do that over here. There we go. My fingers. that. Oh, been messing around with this. Hold on, let me get this. Now I'm having fun. Let's see. Stereo strings. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for. This might take a minute. I don't even know if this is gonna sound on this phone here. That viola. Mixed that with a little bit of. Where are you? I think I went too far. This piano's like a freaking spaceship. A little bit of violin. Let's drop it down an octave. Messed that up. Anyways, yeah, I think I've hit that mark. Yeah, goodbye again.